from the station taking action for you. This is ABC Action News.
A former Hillsborough County deputy facing charges at this hour for a violent road rage incident.
The victim telling us the former deputy pulled a gun and threatened to kill him. And now there's some serious questions about how this case is being handled.
We want to get right out to our Sarina Fazan. And Sarina, I know you spoke with the sheriff's office about this case for the first time today.
That's right, Linda. I've been digging into this case all day long, and just now I spoke to a top commander here at the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, and they tell me they did everything by the book. It's up to the state attorney's office on the charges.
I just remember like spit hitting me in the face.
Evan Reese is infuriated. He says he was the victim of a violent road rage, and the sheriff's office is protecting one of its own, veteran detective Tom Pettis.
It just seems real shady to me right now.
But tonight the sheriff's office is firing back, saying they were equally as stunned by the behavior of a 15-year employee.
It was very shocking. Detective Pettis was an excellent detective. He worked on a number of very high-profile cases.
Colonel Donna Lasensky says there's no doubt that veteran deputy Tom Pettis, seen here in filed video testifying, is a black eye for the agency, but says claims they showed him leniency are outrageous.
Our internal affairs investigators were out there that night taking part of the investigation because of such a serious allegation. We don't sweep those under the rug. There's no cover-ups. If we have a bad apple, we want to get rid of that apple.
But the colonel tells me they didn't have a chance. Pettis resigned before an internal affairs review. According to this letter from the state attorney's office, after reviewing cell phone video captured by a teenager on the scene, prosecutors do not believe they could prove an aggravated assault charge beyond a reasonable doubt. That's why Pettis is only facing a misdemeanor charge.
This isn't something unusual or atypical. It happens quite frequently. They're the ones that have to prosecute the cases and know the nuances of the law.
It feels wrong right now.
Now, there are also serious questions about that cell phone video. Deputies asked the teen to erase it. Reese is alleging a cover-up, while the deputies tell me why they did it. That's all new at 6. Reporting live from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, I'm Sarina Fazan, ABC Action News.
Tonight, a man who says he was the victim of road rage by an off-duty sheriff's detective wants answers. He claims not only did the sheriff's office show leniency towards one of their own, but they asked for critical cell phone video to be erased. All new at 6 now. Our Sarina Fazan asked the sheriff's office about that cell phone video. Sarina?
And Wendy, top commanders here at the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office says they can't agree with the victim more that this video is crucial to the case. But they only had two choices: either put the phone into evidence or make sure that video did not get out before they interviewed the witnesses. And as you mentioned, the suspect, one of their own, veteran detective Tom Pettis, seen here testifying in a case back in February. Deputies say Pettis rear-ended Evan Reese and then got out of his car, and the two fought. The off-duty officer even pulled out his gun. People driving by stopped to break up the fight, and the teen daughter of one Good Samaritan recorded the incident. One way or another, the deputies say they needed to impound that video, and that would mean taking away the teen's phone for several weeks. So they gave her another option.
Concern was where the location was on Interstate 4. There were a lot of traffic, a lot of cars going by, and not everybody stopped. So we didn't want a potential for this video to get on YouTube. So we were trying to also make sure our witnesses didn't get contaminated. And this was with the permission of the father and juvenile. We did not make them or force them to do that. We did ask their permission.
And according to the state attorney's office, that video helped Pettis' claims. He was also scared. Prosecutors are charging with a misdemeanor rather than a felony, which infuriates Reeves. Now, we have requested that video through the state attorney's office so we can see what happened. They have said they will give us the video. We, of course, will stay on top of this and bring you the very latest developments. Reporting live from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, I'm Sarina Fazan, ABC Action News.
God, oh my God, tell Dad to get in the car. Dad, tell Dad to get in the car.
Well, breaking news right now at 5. The state attorney's office just releasing this video showing the moment a former Hillsborough deputy pulled a gun on another driver during a fit of road rage.
We want to get right to our Sarina Fazan, who just got back with that video minutes ago. Sarina?
And Linda, I've been going over the video piece by piece in the last hour, looking to see what it can tell us about that road rage incident. You can hear the fear in the Good Samaritans who stopped to help.
Oh my God.
The cell phone video taken by a teenager captures the incident that happened on the side of I-4. Two men on the ground fighting. The man on his back, veteran off-duty officer Tom Pettis. Here you see him grab for his gun from his ankle holster, get up, and then immediately puts the weapon down. The teen, whose father stopped to help, goes into hysterics.
Oh my God, it's a gun. Oh my God, he has a gun. Oh my God. Oh my God, tell Dad to get in the car. Dad, tell Dad to get in the car.
The video is the most crucial evidence of the incident in February, but eyewitness testimony conflicted, with this man, Evan Reese, saying he felt threatened, and Pettis claiming the same thing, although prosecutors did agree it was Pettis who rear-ended Reese, got out of the car, and confronted him.
He has a gun in his hand.
After nearly 2 months of review, prosecutors, in a decision that's raising serious questions, charged Pettis with a misdemeanor, giving him the chance to avoid jail time, a decision not sitting well with Reese.
I think had it have been me or anybody else and not a police officer, I think that there would be, assault charges.
Legal expert Jeff Schwartz agrees.
I don't think that if you or I were out there and waved a gun at someone, we would get charged with a misdemeanor. So I think that there are underlying reasons why they chose a misdemeanor.
And the state attorney's office, though, stands by the decision, telling me he absolutely did not get preferential treatment. This did not warrant a battery charge. We have tried to reach out to Tom Pettis and his attorney and are waiting for a return phone call. The sheriff's office says Pettis resigned before Internal Affairs could conduct an investigation. He goes before a judge on May the 15th. Back to you, Linda.
Only on ABC Action News, a former detective giving us his side of the story behind this roadside brawl.
He has a gun in his hand.
That's why I have my gun out, and I'm warning him.
Our team of reporters, the only ones getting both sides of this dramatic story tonight.
He pulled a gun on my husband. I don't know what's going on.
See how things escalated and why both men claim they were just trying to protect their families.
Live from the station taking action for you, this is ABC Action News.
We begin with an ABC Action News exclusive tonight. Good evening. I'm Jamison Euler.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Our crew's working harder than any other team in Tampa Bay to find out what was behind this alleged case of road rage. We have team coverage tonight.
Yeah, we begin with our Sarina Fazan, who was the only reporter to sit down with the former detective caught on camera drawing his gun. Sarina?
And Jamison, Tom Pettis called me because he says he wants to set the record straight. He takes issue with calling this a case of road rage. He admits he caused the accident, and then it escalated, got violent, he says, because of insults against his daughter.
I would have felt like a failure as a father.
That's the bottom line for 15-year veteran Tom Pettis. On February the 15th, he admits his life took a drastic turn when he hit the back of a car.
There was no road rage before that. I'd never noticed that vehicle on the road until we had the accident.
He says heavy traffic filled I-4, and he wanted the driver of the vehicle he just hit to pull to a safer location.
It was starting to get a little dangerous. My daughter took it upon herself to get out of the car.
And that's when it got ugly. Pettis says Evan Reese, who sat in the back, started screaming obscenities at his only child.
I felt that my daughter was being verbally abused by a person that had no reason to be upset with her. And as a father, I'm not going to let that take place.
He says he got angry and confronted Reese.
I'm a professional. Maybe my actions should have been different.
Before he knew it, he was on the ground struggling with Reese.
My service weapon now is exposed on my leg. I even heard somebody gasp.
Pettis says he heard the screams from the teen taking this cell phone video.
He has a gun.
He says someone pulled Reese off him, and he still felt threatened. He pointed the gun briefly at Reese, and he admits it got heated.
If I use the word kill, if I use the word shoot, typically in a high-stress situation like that, I can see myself saying, I will shoot you.
After nearly a 2-month review by the state attorney's office, Pettis was charged with a misdemeanor. That charge raising serious questions about whether Pettis got preferential treatment.
I had no input into that whatsoever. I just let them use the merit of the police report to make their decision.
But Pettis admits he chose to resign before Internal Affairs could investigate. He did wait until he knew he would be charged and admits he wanted to protect his livelihood.
I would be lying if I said that I didn't consider all of that. I considered the totality of the whole circumstance.
Pettis is due in court on May the 15th. He has been accepted into a first-time offenders program. If he completes it, the charges will be dropped. Jamison, back to you.
All right.